Talking every game bets.
Well, I mean, now we're recording, so now we're talking about everything. I'm NotJoeFlacco. This is Doug. That's Trevor. We're gonna try and build $1 million bankroll off of YouTube earnings and the occasional winning bet. So, thanks for tuning in. Like, follow, subscribe. Hold on. I've got media assets. Boom. There. Like and subscribe. Do it. Obviously, everything is for entertainment only. There's gamble responsibly, be of age, do that stuff. But I've never really gambled before. This will be my third week I've ever placed an NFL bet. Doug's a little more experienced. Trevor famously hasn't really gambled since the 2006 World Series that he ruined for his own New York Yankees. Good job, Trevor. Last week, so me personally, I did my stats going in for my first 2 weeks, and I think I'm 5-2 against the spread. Let me just close out of looking for Jahmyr Gibbs' girlfriend on Instagram. The 5-2 against the spread. I think I'm 1-0 on overs, or the 1-0 against the line. Team props, garbage. Player props, 0 for 2. My sweet spot seems to be early. Yeah, I'm 5-2 against the spread, 1-0 against the line, 0-1 money line, 0-2 player props, 0-1 team props. So what did I do this week? I made a 11-team parlay. Does that make sense?
There you go.
Got a risk it for biscuit.
$10 to win $10,000. It's like a plus 104. Plus $104,000 bet. We did that on the Monday pod, but basically it's one bet from like damn near every game. I'm duplicating in the individual ones, but I guess let's just go game by game and we'll see whether or not we're betting those and go from there. So starting with let's see here. Let's start with Niners and Giants.
Ooh.
As well. I'm a Niners fan. Trevor's a Giants fan. And I bet the Niners last week and got my ass handed to me. And I don't think I'm going to do that again, even though the line is very similar. It's basically Niners are a road favorite, but I didn't like that 49ers team at all against the Texans. And this is now a back-to-back 10 a.m. start for a West Coast team. That's really obviously banged up. So I'm good on this one. I don't think I need to bet the Niners-Giants game. And do either of you have any?
Can you
bet this?
I mean, I haven't been able to find it. Is there a prop bet that one of you guys likes is going to tear his ACL?
In MetLife Stadium?
I said, is there a prop bet that somebody that one of you two guys like is going to tear an ACL? Because I'll take that.
Let's see. Who is left?
Don't even put it out there.
I'm not putting that out there.
Pearsall's not playing. Purdy's not going to play. I can't imagine they are going to risk Purdy's toe at MetLife. There's just no way.
Gamble responsibly.
D. Winters, he's already hurt. He got hurt last week. Diamador Lenore would be the next. Like if they're obviously going in order. It's working its way back in the defense. So it's starting with the defensive line. Bosa goes down. Then it goes to the linebackers. Fred Warner goes down. The best player in the secondary is Diamador Lenore. So if there's a prop bet for somebody to get hurt,
that'd be the guy. The best player.
That'd be the guy. Really the best player left on the defense. Probably it's him, D. Winters. That's the best guy left. That's the best guy left on the defense. So if you got to put your money anywhere, I'd put it there.
Yeah, I don't think I would bet on this game, but if I did, I think I would take the Giants money line plus 120.
Yeah, I thought I understood this 49ers team. That's why I bet them last week. I thought I understood the Texans. That's why I bet them against them last week. I understood nothing. It's a very similar bet. I don't know. Maybe the Giants defense is bad enough but our offensive line is not going to do great against that defensive line. So if I was going to bet anything, I might bet the under on this one.
The under 48?
Yeah.
All right.
But I'm not betting it.
Yeah, me neither.
That might be my bet. If I had to pick one, that might be my bet. The under 48.5. Trev, you got any thoughts on our teams facing off?
I don't really want to touch it.
Just not. We're not. You're not touching it. You're not going anywhere near it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what the Giants are going to look like. I don't know. Skill position wise, we're limited.
Do you want to see limited?
Yeah, I mean, you guys too, right? They're two pretty depleted teams. I think maybe the Giants defense might dictate this game, and we'll see. If I had to bet, I would bet an under on this game.
Niners can't get any. The only thing scaring me off. I mean, one, betting my own team. I'm not sure I'm ever going to do that again. But two, the Niners can't generate any pressure, and I don't think they can protect Mac Jones. That's just a recipe for failure.
Yeah.
But it's still Kyle Shanahan. As much that's the only advantage that the Niners have is Saleh and Kyle. That's the only thing that we've got there. I think we're better coached on both sides of the ball. I don't know that we're healthy enough to be favored in games right now on the road at 10 a.m. So that's where I'm at. Next game up, Broncos and Texans. Broncos, according to ESPN.com/NFL/odds, 1.5 point favorites on the road. This is almost exactly the same bet as I made on the Niners last week. I took the Niners money line. It was plus 105. They were 1.5 point. They were actually 1.5 point underdogs when I took them. And the this feels like a redo opportunity for me here. I didn't do it because I don't know. I'm wary of trying to make the a week too late, if that makes sense. Like I'm where it's like if I just keep chasing this Texans as either a slight favorite or a slight dog, eventually I'm gonna get it right. But it's like, how many times am I gonna have to fucking make that mistake? I do think if I were to bet this, it would be Broncos money line, because I think that where the Niners could not fuck with the Texans was they could not generate any pressure at all. Even with like 6 guys, Stroud shredded us, but the Broncos can, and I think this could very easily be a big Broncos win, because the Texans even kept us in the game there for a minute. Like Stroud threw the interception right before halftime. Like the Niners were maybe going to be able to claw back into that thing because like the Texans just led us. But I think the Broncos are just a better the Broncos are a better team right now than the Niners.
And the Broncos, they are missing Patrick Surtain. I think he just went on the IR, so he's going to be gone for 3-4 weeks, which of course is former defensive player of the year. So
no big deal.
Yeah, so he's in
those guys are everywhere.
The over-under is 40, which is pretty light. I think both these teams can break 20 points in this game. So I kind of like that over.
Yeah, I do too.
On my list.
I just couldn't. I don't know. I got scared off by the fact that it's practically a mirror image bet. Trevor, you got any feelings on this game?
Not really.
The over that's a very low over. They're saying what, 19 to 20 game?
Yeah, that's why it's. I mean, it'll be fun, right? Maybe we do something wild. If there's a wild prop bet in that game, but
if it's like if this could very easily be a Will Anderson versus Nick Benito game, and yeah, it's like 15-10 or some bullshit.
Yeah.
All right. Panther traveling to Green Bay and 13.5 point underdogs. It opened at 11.5.
Okay, I was gonna say
it's moved to 13.5. The over is 43.5. That has also gone higher. The Panthers are 4-4. This is so much disrespect for a 4-4 team, but they just got.
Yeah, I think you bet Panthers not to, or
Well, is Bryce Young playing?
I don't think so. This is.
I mean, if Bryce Young isn't playing, then I like the Packers 13.5. He did not look good last week.
No, he did not.
I don't see anything. Bryce Young. Well, I shouldn't put in stats. I should put in injury. Bryce Young practices fully. Andy Dalton held out of practice.
Oh, okay.
Bryce Young is back. And I feel like the Packers just play down to their opponents.
Yeah.
Yeah, 13.5 is a lot of points. So
that could be it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of points. For a 500 team, they get the quarterback back. Yeah, it's a lot. But I stayed away. I didn't touch that one. It might be in my parlay. It might not be. But I'm going to pretend that parlay doesn't exist because it's literally got 11 different teams in it. So, or 10 different teams in it. Jaguars Raiders. The line was opened at Jacksonville -3.5. It is now Jacksonville -2.5, which would seem to me that money's going on the Raiders. Is that just, you think that's Brock Bowers getting healthy? Is he moving that? Is Brock Bowers alone enough to move the line?
The thing I'm looking at says 56.5% is on the Jaguars, which is what I would do. I mean, the Raiders fucking stink.
Can you imagine putting money on Geno Smith in the year of the Lord 2025?
No, sir.
Good.
That's a pretty epic meltdown. Or I mean, I guess you have to be a solid to melt, right? But there was high hopes for that team with Pete and Geno.
That was a Geno Smith-esque level bar there, Trevor. That was up there with they wrote me off, but I didn't write back.
Sure.
It was like what a meltdown. Oh, sorry, you had to be a solid to melt. Damn, that's cuts deep.
Nice.
Anyways, you were saying about Geno Smith.
A lot of high hopes for that team, and they are bad.
I heard that Brady, they wanted to go get Darnold, and Brady was like, "No, Geno Smith."
No way.
Yikes.
That's the report.
No way.
Dude,
I saw.
Dude, Tom Brady sucks at calling games.
Still,
It
is better this year, but not. It's like there was not a lot of there was a lot of room for improvement.
Holy smokes!
He couldn't go the other way. I'm not touching this game. The Jaguars, it feels like a trap. The Jaguars have to win this game. Of course they're going to win by 4.
Yeah.
Or 3. Of course they're going to win by 3 until I bet on them.
Yeah. If I had to, I would take Jacksonville for sure.
Next game up, Chiefs and Bills. Chiefs, it opened at 1.5. Chiefs favored by 1.5. It's now 2.5. Money would seem to be going in on the Chiefs.
Yeah, the Chiefs, their offense, I mean, Rashee Rice has been back for 2 games, and they've looked pretty damn good with him in there. They're
just putting up points every week. It's been 28, 29, 31, 30. They're scoring a ton this season, whereas last year they didn't crack 30 all season or some shit.
And the Bills' defense has not been great, so.
No, and the Chiefs also have the Bills' number.
At least in the playoffs. Allen's held his own. The Bills have kind of held their own a little bit in the regular season, but they can't solve Andy Reid in the playoffs. They can't solve Mahomes in the playoffs. It's in Buffalo. How this is not the Sunday Night Football game, I'll never know.
Yeah, you called it. You're like, they have to flex this.
And yet we get Seattle and Washington. Oh, glorious Andy Dalton versus Jaden Daniels. I'm surprised they didn't make the Chiefs-Bills part of a double Monday Night Football game.
Yeah, that would have made sense.
Yeah, or just send this to London. Who we taking? I didn't bet on the game. Do we see a bet here?
I'm taking the Chiefs. Wait, the Chiefs are getting 2.5 in Buffalo?
No, Chiefs are laying 2.5. Chiefs are favored by 2.5.
Right, okay.
Over's 52.5.
Over's 52.5.
With that, that might, if I were betting on this game, that over is Doug, like you said, Bills defense not great. Chiefs are scoring a lot of points, and you got to think that Josh Allen can get to 20.
Yeah, this is actually one of my picks. I took the over.
Oh, okay, nice. Ran right into one of your picks.
Yeah.
Okay. We're thinking the same way. I like the aforementioned and Commanders game. Which is how I want to spend my Sunday night. Go Commanders.
Daniels playing?
Yeah, I don't know. That would help Jaden Daniels' injury. Commanders expect Jaden Daniels to practice in full after missing week 8.
Okay.
It is Seahawks favored by 3.5. So Commanders are a home dog. The line is 47.5.
Yeah, this is another one. I'm just offering bets on the Thursday, Sunday, and Monday night games, no matter who's playing. Even though I might not love this one, but I took the Seattle money line for this one as well.
Minus 170 here. What did you get it at?
Yeah, 170.
All right. I don't know that there's enough of a feel like, that seems like a little too much risk for. I mean, the Commanders' defense kind of sucks. To get Jaden Daniels back, the Seahawks' defense kind of good. I don't know. I just I don't like betting when I don't know when I'm sure about both of the teams being in a certain bucket. I know the Seahawks are good. I don't know about the Commanders.
I don't think. I think we bet the Seahawks in this one.
Yeah, I mean, if I was betting, I don't think I'd take the money line. No, the Seahawks minus 3.5 is plus 110. So you're actually getting the payout's a little better. You can get the points and get the better payout there versus the minus 170 but without the points. I might just not be understanding that at all as well because this is my third week gambling. But to me,
it's something you could put in a parlay.
And I think I might.
I just wanted to have, like I said, I'm just picking something from these Sunday and Monday night games. So I don't know, the 48. Do you think they would go over that? I don't know.
Yeah, that's I don't have a strong feeling about any part of any of these lines.
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable betting any of it. To me, anything can happen in this game.
Yeah.
So,
but I mean, if you were to, let's see here, let's do a Zach Charbonnet anytime touchdown in the Seattle money line. That's plus 190. I mean, I bet 10, I win 29. So, I mean, you could throw in like a Charbonnet anytime touchdown since they don't want to fucking give the ball to Kenny Walker.
Yeah, he's
near
like
the goal line.
Doghouse for some reason.
Yeah. But I would probably do something like that. I would pick the Seattle money line and then an anytime touchdown. Or shit, maybe do it with Jackson Smith and Jigba since he's apparently the best wide receiver in football now.
Yeah, that's a crazy development.
Yeah, stupid name.
Darnold just forces him the ball too, and it always gets there. It's aggravating. Yeah. It's crazy that Tom Brady picked Geno Smith over Sam Darnold. Not to just keep coming back to that. All right, so I think now we're starting to get to the point where, Doug, you and I are starting to have some overlapping bets at this point.
Yeah.
So Atlanta and the Patriots, I have a hard and fast rule of not including the Falcons in any bet, but I am 2-0 betting on the Patriots. So I think the Patriots are going to cover the 5.5. I think that team, they might be a juggernaut right now. And they're at home, and the Falcons are all over the place. And I don't like anything that's happening with that team. And I think I take it back. I'm hoping that the last two games are indicative of a Falcons slide, and we're able to get it like priced in now before they start being like touchdown underdogs to good teams.
Yeah.
Patriots minus 5.5 is the first bet of the week for me.
Yeah, I like that bet. At home.
Yeah. Trevor, how you feeling about the Patriots? What's going through your head here?
I like the Patriots this game. It's going to be really kind of an under the radar team, and they keep winning, and they keep scoring.
Yeah, Drake May and Josh McDaniels, I think, is a very good combination.
Yeah. So they give the Bills a run for their money, I think.
What is the Bills' record? They're 5-2, and the Patriots are 6-2. Holy shit, the Patriots are in first place. Okay, yeah. And they've already beat the Bills, so they've got that going for them. Okay, so instead in terms of like straight money line bets, I also took the Colts on the road at the Steelers minus 3.5. Colts just feel like, I mean, You bet on juggernauts. And if the Pittsburgh Steelers defense looks like it did in the fourth quarter against the Packers, I think the Colts have a whole hell of a lot better offense than the Packers. This feels like stealing.
Yeah, 3 points is crazy, especially. I mean, they're basically calling it an even game.
Well, they're saying, I mean, the Steelers are. I mean, they're basically saying it's Colts by a touchdown. Colts by 6.5 because the Colts are on the road, and the Steelers are 3.5
dogs. +3, yep.
Yeah. So it's basically saying Colts by a touchdown, but I think the Colts are just beating the brakes off of everybody just for fun right now.
Yeah.
They are destroying people, and they're beating bad teams, but they're beating teams by a lot. Like, they are not playing close games with bad teams. I think, like, maybe the Cardinals in like week 1, but lately they are just destroying people.
Yeah.
So I'd like, after what they did to the Chargers, I think the Chargers are probably a better team than the Steelers. I'm taking Colts.
Yeah.
All day for sure.
And then there was I got the "you are yelling" text from my wife. Ooh.
What?
Then we get the
There are no voices raised here.
She's heard me yell. She knows what I sound like when I'm yelling.
Yeah. What is that?
Yeah. Come on. 20 years. You think this is yelling? I took the Lions -8.5. I think she just heard me say all of that because she said we can hear every word you're saying. I took the Lions -8.5 against the Vikings.
Yeah. Is JJ, is he going to stink? I think he might stink.
He's played 1 quarter of good football in
Yeah.
a year and a half. Like, is he going to stink forever?
I'm just saying, in this game, this could be a blowout.
That's what, like, this. I think this gets covered in the first half.
Yeah.
But he's starting the rest of the season if he can stay healthy, because Wentz is gone. There's no competition. They're not going to start that Hosmer guy or whatever his name is.
Yeah. I mean, they picked up somebody today, but it was a journeyman. So yeah, I like that pick. I like the Lions +8 or -8.5.
Trevor, which side of this you on?
Lions for sure.
Yeah, I think they might win by 20.
Yeah.
All right. So then I had the monster parlay on Monday. $10 to win 10,000, and I got a little parlay happy because I only wanted to make 5 bets. I'm only trying to make 5 bets a week. I'm not trying to chase. I'm trying to like think through these things. I'm trying to like bankroll management, the whole 9, and I couldn't decide between which of the LA teams I was more sure was going to blow out their opponent. So it's Chargers minus, I think, 9.5. I've got Chargers -8.5 or Rams -14 against Tyler. So I just took both of them in a +273
parlay.
What's that?
You said with the points?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Rams are going to destroy the Saints.
And the Chargers is like 8.5 on the road against the Titans. Like, that shouldn't be tough work for them. So I couldn't decide between the two, so I went with both.
Nice.
Yeah. I figure some LA teams got to win. You know?
LA. Yeah, no, I think now the Chargers got their offensive tackles back and they can protect Herbert. He's going to look like he did in those first 3 weeks when he was zipping the ball around, making those ridiculous throws he makes. And again, there's the Madison Beer factor.
Who's
mildly
it's been a good week for NFL girlfriends between Jahmyr Gibbs' girlfriend and Madison Beer.
Who's Jahmyr Gibbs' girlfriend that you keep?
Her name's Nicole Anderson. She Jahmyr Gibbs went a little viral he was dressed up as Matt Hardy from the WWE, and she was the one filming, and pretty good looking.
Yeah, they were dressed up in their Halloween costumes. I don't know who she was, but she made it look good.
Yeah, she does okay.
Yeah,
and then same thing kind of happened. I was trying to pick an over, and I've started to really believe that the Dolphins, Cowboys, and Vikings are always going to hit their over, and also the Bengals. I'm kind of adding to that, especially because they're playing the Bears. So I have a 4-team all overs parlay: Bears, Bengals, Cowboys, Cardinals, Ravens, Dolphins, and What was the other one?
Vikings.
Vikings and Lions. All overs parlay, 4 teams.
I basically did the same thing except for replace the Vikings Detroit with Chiefs at Bills.
All right. Look at that.
So Bears Bengals over, Cardinals Cowboys over, Ravens Dolphins over. There's some overlap there.
And we're just swapping out one.
Yeah.
So yeah. So those are my 6. I mean, then I've got that monster parlay, which is obviously not going to hit. But
Never know.
yeah, I've got $50 to win 30, 60, 180 on my normal bets. If I can on my 5 bets, if I can pull that off, be in good shape.
Nice.
Trevor, have you put together a bet slip yet? Have you put together a card? What are you thinking through all this?
Well, we'll go back and see what we agreed on, but I think I like the maybe touching the untouchable. I think that might be the strategy for me, is throwing shit against the wall.
Oh,
The great equalizer.
But I also think those overs. I like the overs that we all picked. I think it was Cowboys over. Was it Colts over?
Cowboys, Dolphins, and Vikings. Or no, Cowboys, Dolphins, and
Bears Bengals.
Bears, Bengals were the 3 that Doug and I both had.
Right. Okay.
So anyway, let's build your card. We'll post it and see how this we'll see how this thing shakes out. But anyways, I'm not feeling as confident about this week as I have in weeks past, but and I think that's just only 3 bets against the line, and that's where I've been most that's where I've been winning my money, is against the spread. So not that's having 3 parlays this week is a little out of character for me. So we will see what happens. But I liked building the Monday parlay. I like the overs parlay. I like both LA teams against shitty opponents, even with the big points. So yeah, we'll go from there. Do you have an anytime touchdown?
I'm looking at my, what was it called? Juice reel.
Ooh, you're on that, huh?
I'm up $261 on my NFL parlays, according to my juice reel stats this year.
Look at you.
And I'm minus 38 on straight bets.
Juice reel's where it's at. I love this little thing.
Yeah, no, I've been messing with it since you. It only took you 4 times to tell me to get on it, and I finally did. So.
Did you use my code? Did I make some juice bucks?
You didn't give it to me. How do I do it?
I sent you a link. It's all good.
Oh, I mean, I just clicked on the one you sent me. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So if that gets it to you, then yeah, but I didn't put anything in.
Yeah, I'm supposed to get juice bucks when
I'm up 30.3 units for the year.
I like it.
Pretty good about that.
I like it. Where I gotta talk to my. I think I know this. I think it's the CEO I've been talking to over there.
Yeah.
Generate my partner link. All right. Well, whatever. I'll get it figured out. I'll see if I can go get retroactive credit for getting you signed up. So,
cool.
Anyways, yeah, Trevor, build that card, and I'll put the bets in, and we'll see what we can do.
Word.
All right, boys. Appreciate you. Subscribe, comment.
YouTube.